Hello guys, welcome to Paasolo creation video tutorial. It's been a long time I recorded a video with a voiceover. I'm sorry for that, you guys. I'm really sorry for this, guys. I have a small problem that I'm trying to resolve, but for now you guys should manage what I'm doing for me. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Alright, so first of all, as you always know, you create a new document. And I think for this one I used 96 by 60 inches. It was a banner design for a client, so let's go inches. 96 by 60. Then because it is too big, I'll reduce the resolution down a bit to 72 and hit on the create button. So we are going to go all over again. So first of all, I'll go to my document. So I will leave all this one in the description below for you guys to download, and I promise to also leave the PSD file for you guys. Alright, so first of all, let me drag and drop my logo into here. So here is the logo. You can just drag and drop that. Alright, but before then, let me select the background, take my nice rectangle tool and draw a rectangle like this, almost half of it, and we can use rulers, Ctrl R for the rulers to show up. Then I can drag the rulers to where I want. Sometimes I prefer using the rulers, sometimes I don't. Alright, then I'll apply a gradient fill. So I'm just toggle with the height. I'm just position this one around the edges, just around the edges. Then from here I'll double click on it or go to FX and select gradient, and I have this nice gradient. Alright, so if you want the same gradient, just copy this code, and the code is here. You can copy, and you can also copy the same code here. Okay, so here is normal. You leave the angle at 0 and scale at 100. Alright, so you are going to get something like this. Then from here I'll select that and go to my resources and bring in this nice paper worshipping card. Then I will double click on it and I will reduce opacity to 20. So here is it. I'll just clean the 100 and place 2 there. So that is it. Simple as ABC. Alright, so from here I have to reduce this thing. It is too large, so I can take my rectangular marquee tool, then select that. But before then I have to either rasterize, or let me click on the clipping marks. So you see that it has hidden this place. Let me go, then Ctrl I to invert that. Alright, so from here it seems we are almost done with the background, but the background we have some little stuffs here, but I can group this. So select or Ctrl G to group it, and I can name this one as BG, that's background. Click on OK, then I'll lock this so that I'll be free from the disturbance of the background. Alright, so from here I'll add the other information. So I have the name of the church, and I have written the font I use on top, so I'll leave this one also in the description below, so you can check that one up and you download, and you know the font I use, and you can download the font for your project also. Alright, then I'll select the text tool, then I'll just paste and select a white color here. Alright, so I can go here and check the fonts. So here is the font. I think it's called Paasolo. So paste the font here. So you might not have this font. I don't know if this font is a default font. If you don't have it, just search on Google, download Paasolo font for free, and you might get it for free, and you can use it in your project, and you can use it in your project. Alright, so from here I'll open the character. So if you don't have it, go to the character and select character. So you are going to have it open here. Then I'll click on this, then it will change all of them to caps for me. Alright, so if you want to know a little details of these things, like how to use the character, I have a video, I have a beginner's tutorial. Please check my playlist. I will leave it in the description below. Playlist for a beginner. So if you want to learn Photoshop from scratch, you can watch those videos, and it is going to really transform you. Alright, and guys, if you want to, and guys, I have a WhatsApp chat that I always interact with my audience. If you want to have a one-on-one encounter with me, or if you want to become my personal student, you pay a little amount of money, then I have a videos not on the internet, just prepare for you, so you can join that and you get access to them forever. You get access to them forever. And I have a real project like this. I'll drag and drop this pasta. So here is the pasta. Alright, so from here I'll bring this all down here, then right click and create a creeping mask so that it will creep into this. Alright, or better still, I can just delete that portion and be free. So to avoid the creeping, let me just select the image, then I will select the rectangular marquee tool. I'll select the rectangular marquee tool and click on add a mask. So it is going to add a mask, and I'll click on Ctrl I to invert the mask. So if you want to understand what I just did, I have a beginner video that can help you. And you see that this image, it wasn't like this. I really spent time retouching this video. And if you want to know, or if you want me to take you through how you can retouch a bad images to look better in your designs, you guys will let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments, not on WhatsApp. Those who have my WhatsApp, or those who are in my group and always testing me on WhatsApp, I will not have the time to help you. Just leave it on the video that you have a problem on it, and I can help you solve that problem. So from here, let me bring in my text. So go to this document, and please, I will leave this one in the description below for you. So I have my motto copy, and I think I use the MV Bolly font. It's a nice font. I really use it and I love it so much. I hope you too will love it. So MV Bolly font, then I will change from caps to normal text, and let me increase the size to maybe 90. Alright, then from here I'll also go to and pick my name, text, my motto. So select the text tool, then click on that, paste, and from here click on the move tool. Then I'm going to scale this one, so let me click once and just scale it up, and I want it in caps, so you already know what I will do. Click on this to make it caps, and I think I use hot font Franklin. So I'll just replace the font name Franklin and pick something bold and also italic, not just bold but italic. Then I'll reduce the spacing. You see that the spacing is too much, so I'll try to reduce the spacing. So here is the spacing, you can just reduce it here. So let me bring it to maybe 230. Then let me say 210. Okay. So from here, you see that I can make it bigger. Alright. So I can see that I am on track. Let me increase this. So let me go a little further before I come and apply the text effect I did here. So first of all, let me grab my rectangle tool, draw a rectangle around this. Then let me move the rectangle to kind of middle. Then I don't want the fill, so I'll turn the fill off. Then also I'll increase the stroke to maybe 20. Alright, then I will change this one to white. Okay, so let me select outside and see what I'm getting. 20 is too much for me. I think 15 will do. So 15, I just want it very tiny. Let me use 10 rather. 10 is the best option here for me. Oh, too much. 10. Okay, so select this, then I'll select my rectangle marquee tool. I love this tool so much. It helped me make my works very easy. Let me select up to this portion. Alright, then I'll click on the max, and I love the max also too much, so Ctrl I to invert the max and see what I got. Wow, this is very nice. Don't you like it? I hope you're enjoying this video. Alright, so from here, let me go back to my rectangle tool. Okay, then a line like this. Then I'll change, but first of all, I don't want stroke, so no fill. Then I'll change this one to a green, but I want it deep, a deep green, kind of this. Alright, this kind of work for me. And I also like to change the background of this. It look plain. I don't like plain background, so let me see what I got. What do I have? I have this to keep my background interesting. So some of the things that I have realized as I'm getting familiar with designing is that plain background always make your design style be like, if you have a background that is interacting, it makes your work kind of perfect. But you can also use plain background to get good design, but I know that most of the time the design that works has a lot of background distracting the viewer. And this kind of what I have realized that most of the people want. So let me bring my text here. Where is it? Oh, too bad. Check activities. I think I use Lato font. I also love this Lato font. I use it all the time. I don't want all dark, so something like this. Then I'll change to italic. Then let me search for Lato. And the Lato, let me use bold. Okay, let me increase the size to, I think, 120, 150. Then let me try 180. Okay. Okay, so I just center the text. To center your text, go to select all. Then you see that it will make a selection on all the canvas. Then you see but before then you have to be on the move tool, and you get this option from the move tool. If you are not on the move tool, you will not get these options. So you get this alignment option and just click on this and it will align for you. Simple as ABC. Alright, so from here I'll make a copy of this, and then I will reduce the size to something like this. Okay, then let me reduce the size also a bit of this. Then I'll change the color to kind of this color. Okay, then I'll also make a copy again, then change the color to a deeper of that, a deeper than that. Okay, then last one, I'll kind of choose something like this. Alright, so just any random color you prefer using. So this is what I think I prefer using for this project. So this is almost all. Then I'll bring in my text. So I think here is day. Let me type day real quickly, but I don't think I need it all caps, and change this one to white so that it can show very well for me. So let me copy. So to make a copy and make it the same on the same line, just hold on the shift key and you are going to be fine. Alright, so from here I think I can make a copy to this side also. Then go here and copy all the days. Alright, then I'll increase the tracking. Let me increase the tracking. Come down. So guys, what I will urge you to do is that you keep creating, keep getting inspiration from other people. Then let me reduce the boldness of this. I think medium will work. Alright, so copy, then copy. So then this one is the programs, and let me highlight, Control A to highlight all, then Control V to paste. Okay, then let me check the time, copy all of them, highlight all and paste. And that's it, guys. Very simple as ABC. I know you can do this. It's very simple. It's very simple to do this. Then I'll change this one to program. So I think program, and bring it in the middle, and this one is time, I guess. Okay, Bang. So you see how very quickly we are able to achieve this. So in line with the test effect too, I will do that one last. And please also remember to watch the video to the last so that you enjoy everything in it. So let me bring it. You see that here is left plain. I can't leave this place as plain like that. So let me grab my pen tool and let me start drawing shapes. So, and what I will advise you is that, like, anytime you are designing something, try to bring the shapes. The shapes makes everything. So try to bring shapes into your designs, and it's going to change your design level. Just bring shapes, any shape that you feel like bringing, just bring it. And I know that is what keeps me going, bringing shapes into your designs. And also try to learn always. Just try to update yourself. When you see something you like, just go for it. Alright, so you apply the same gradient here. So let me go to my ingredient, and I think I'm going to get it straight. Alright, so the gradient came, and let me make a copy. So I have made a copy, and I'm going to just turn around the gradient. So select the gradient and click on the reverse. So you see that it has reversed the thing for me, and I'll use the arrow key to bring this one down to get this effect. Very simple. Who don't understand this? If you don't understand, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments, and I will know what to do. So as I was talking about bringing shapes, let me grab my shape here. So you can choose shapes, and you get all these shapes. If you don't have all of them, just go to, I think, legacy and more, legacy shape and more, and I think you are going to get all of them. All right, so let me drag and drop this one here. No, I don't want this. This one, come here. All right, reduce the size. Then to zoom in, I'm just holding the Alt and using my mouse to zoom in. So I'll place this one here. I told you guys that I love shapes, so anything that I do, I try to bring in shapes. So I don't want any stroke, and also I will use white for this. So Ctrl J to make a copy. Then I'll move the copy all the way down. And one thing I have realized is that when you want to move something which is far apart, you can zoom out, and when you move it, it will go fast. But when you are 100% zooming, or you are closer to it and you are trying to move it, you see that it won't go as fast as you want it. You see that this one is going too slow, and you see how quickly I'm able to add this, and you see that this thing just adds something to it. So without it and with it, you see the effect, like the effect it brings. All right, so to add the text effect, just select the text, and let's go to FX and click on gradient overlay. All right, we are going to get this, but click on the gradient map, and I have this nice text effect here that I would like to apply to that, or this one, which is it. So this is it. Click on OK. Then I think I use a different style. Let me go through and see. So let's use reflected. Then add a stroke to it. So the stroke is going to make it pop, and let me increase it to 10. Let's see. All right, so you see how gaudy we have made this. All right, so guys, this is how I went about this design, this simple design. I thank you for watching from beginning to the end. Please, if you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and also check your screen, the 2 videos we've picked for you to enjoy next. See you next time. Bye bye. We love you. Keep creating.